Time for Around the Ozarks in 5, brought to you by Adventure Cave Tours. Live a day in the life of a real adventurer with Adventure Cave Tours. Springfield Greene County Park Board, reminding you to go play. Blue Current, moving you forward since 1929. Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Drain Service. Call Southwest Missouri's best plumber today for a free estimate. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning, and welcome myself back. It's good to be back. I'm back from a Las Vegas trip.
You can't welcome yourself back.
Well,
I welcome you back.
Okay. I feel like they would if they could, but
I think so. I do believe that would be
you know
true.
what? That's my bad. I made an assumption. I probably shouldn't have. But it's good for me to be back. I was in Las Vegas for a few days with a buddy watching March Madness. We basically, nobody believes this, but it's true. We sat in an apartment with two TVs on the wall and two smaller screens on the computers and watched 4 days worth of basketball games, only going out to eat and most of the time bring food back. So,
I do believe it, actually. I do believe it.
That was our trip, and we had a delightful time. It went by so
Yes.
quickly. It's my favorite week of the year. Don't tell my wife and kids, but we really do enjoy ourselves. But anyway, we will.
I can remember in our premarital counseling, in fact, our premarital counselor said, Ethan will want to be like a bump on a log, and you, Sarah, will want to like go and do, and you'll have to strike a balance somewhere. And he was right. And so I absolutely believe that you sat and watched 4 days worth of basketball on TV. I 100% believe it to be true.
It's true, and it was glorious. It was glorious. All right, let's do some news.
All right. Well, today is day 2 of a scheduled 3-day hearing for the man convicted of killing 10-year-old Haley Owens. He's trying to vacate his death sentence that was handed down in 2018. A jury found Craig Wood guilty of murder in Haley's abduction from a sidewalk in 2014 in Springfield. Wood is claiming that he had ineffective counsel during his trial, as well as prosecutorial misconduct. Now, the Missouri Supreme Court, as you might know, has already upheld the death sentence for him. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Today's day 2. All right. A Springfield landlord is being sued by the U.S. Department of Justice, accusing him of sexually assaulting female tenants. Jimmy Bell is accused of making unwanted advances and moving to evict women who rejected him. The Justice Department says he violated the Fair Housing Act.
And it's harassment. It's not assault. It's harassment. So that's a big difference there. He's accused of harassing. So there are those are the charges at this point. But we'll be watching that story. A preliminary autopsy shows Riley Strain's death in Nashville was in fact accidental. He is, of course, the University of Missouri student from Springfield who was found in the Cumberland River in Nashville 2 weeks after he was last seen leaving a bar while intoxicated. 22-year-old's death appears to be accidental. That is according to the Nashville Police Department. They're still investigating, but that is they say it appears at this point a full autopsy and toxicology results are still to come. So that's based on the preliminary autopsy. Hey, don't be surprised. You'll hear a lot of this today. If former Bears basketball coach Cuonzo Martin returns as head coach. ESPN is reporting that he is in negotiations to come back to Springfield. He's been without a coaching job since he was fired from the University of Missouri in 22, where he had been head coach for 5 seasons, finishing with a record of 78 and 77. He was MSU's head coach for 3 seasons, 2008 through 2011. Then he went to Tennessee and the University of California, and then MU up in Columbia. So I know a lot of people would be excited to get him back here in the Ozarks. He seemed to enjoy his time here. Everywhere he went, as he started out, he was a juggernaut. He did really well and got, plucked out of every spot that he was in. First MSU, then he went to Tennessee, then California, then University of Missouri. And the longest he was in at any place was 3 years. So he spent 5 years at the University of Missouri. So I think it'd be neat to have him back. He and I grew up together in the same conference, the same sports conference. So I didn't play basketball, but I watched him play a lot of high school basketball. He played for East St. Louis Lincoln. I'm from Collinsville, and we had some pretty good battles back watching him play. He won most of them, and he won several state championships.
Needless to say, he
while he
won
was
most
there.
of them.
Yeah, they won, I think, 3 or 4 in a row when LaFonso Ellis was playing with Conzo when he was maybe a sophomore. Man, they were incredible. But at any rate, he may be headed back, so that'd be good news, I think.
We'll see. That would be exciting. All right. This is also kind of cool. A business that manufactures utility gloves is planning to build a $15 million facility in Northwest Springfield. Youngstown Glove Company will eventually employ about 100 people at a plant that makes rubber gloves. That new facility will be located in Partnership Industrial Center West.
Okay,
It's a
nice.
big company. All right, it's that time of year again. Opal Foods just donated more than 23,000 eggs to Ozark Food Harvest. Now, these are the type of eggs that you can eat. That makes more than 4.5 million eggs donated by the local egg producer since it started making the Easter donations in 2008.
That's cool. Eggs are so important for families. My brother has a little farm back on the Illinois side of St. Louis. He was here last week and brought us 3 dozen eggs, right? Fresh eggs.
Yes.
Fantastic. So
yes.
exciting.
And AJ made herself some for breakfast yesterday, and they were tasty.
They are tasty.
They're
the real deal.
Yes.
They're the real deal. A World War II soldier who was killed in the line of duty in 1944 is finally returning home to Liberal, Missouri. Julius Wolfe was a U.S. Army corporal killed by an underwater mine that his infantry boat hit on the way to Omaha Beach in Normandy, France. He was 20 years old at the time. Kids going over there. God bless him. Corporal Wolfe's body was identified in August of last year. He is now being brought back to his hometown of Liberal, Missouri for burial. And God bless his family.
And that they could identify him. That's incredible. All right. This is interesting. The total solar eclipse is coming. I guess you know this. It's April 8th. One of the cities in the path is West Plains. Good old Howell County. Starting this Friday, portions of downtown will be temporarily closed to prepare for what the city is calling a party in the path. They are smart to capitalize on the party. West Plains is planning different events for a 4-day stretch coinciding with the solar eclipse. The party in the path actually starts on Saturday, April 6th. It runs through the actual eclipse in the afternoon, Monday, April 8th. So you got a few days to party. There will be live music, vendors, and fireworks.
Yeah, and man, it's going to be crazy whenever on April 8th and the weekend before. So many people from different parts of the country are coming into the area to be in the path to see it in its totality. And I've heard people being advised to fill up your gas tank, make sure you have gas and everything you need in case something goes south during that time. Which is
my
weird.
friend Debbie lives in West Plains, and she said that she's been told to treat it like a severe weather event. Make sure that your gas tank is full, that you have bread, milk, eggs, staples, I guess.
Right.
I think it's interesting. I mean, signs in the heavenlies, who knows what may happen, but I'm excited. I'll tell you that much. I can't wait.
We should all be looking up. That's for sure.
We should all be looking up. All right. Crumbl Cookie lovers. It is true. There will be 2. The first one, the popular cookie joint, is opening this Friday in North Springfield. That one is on Kearney and Glenstone. And we now know the second location coming to South Springfield will be on East Independence Street. And that one is supposed to open at the end of this summer.
I told you. I remember I drove by when we got news.
I already knew. Oh, wait.
You saw it?
I think no. It's because you told me.
I told you.
I forgot. That's why I knew. Sorry.
I broke it right here on the podcast.
Yes, you did. You broke the news.
Because the sign, you made fun of me because I can read a sign, but the sign was up in South Springfield, right in front of the Walmart down on East Independence. And it was when we were talking about the other one opening And I said, well, I hadn't heard about a second location, but they got a sign up saying coming soon.
I forgot. You're right about that. That is why I knew.
You stand corrected? Is that an
I stand
apology?
corrected. I stand corrected, and I apologize.
Wow.
I
Everybody
ask
hear
for
that?
your forgiveness.
That's you got pressured by the podcast to apologize. That was fantastic.
All right, this is the last story, so listen up. Silver Dollar City is in the running for the title of Best Theme Park. That's exciting. It's all part of the national poll conducted by USA Today. USA Today is very smart to do such
Yes, they are.
polls.
A lot of
So is
clicks.
SBJ. Yep. People can vote for Silver Dollar City to be featured in the USA Today 10 Best Reader's Choice Awards. They are one of 20 theme parks in the running, going for the top 10. Surely they could make the top 10. Surely, out of only 20.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get number 1. And I hope that they do. You can vote between now and April 22nd. Check it out at 10best.usatoday.com.
Yeah, well, we already have the best aquarium. We have the best Christmas display at an amusement park. What else do we have? Don't we have something else? I thought there was maybe something else.
I think there was something
else.
Best
podcast. We have the best podcast in the
totally
world.
It. That's right. Yep.
If you want local news from the Ozarks, this is the only place to go.
This is the place to go. Local news, Ethan's tagline that doesn't make you want to drive off a cliff.
On your way to work.
On your way to work. Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the tagline.
What you need to know.
We thought of it on the spot, in fact. Very creative and fitting. So we just went with it. All right. I think that's it. Welcome home. I'm so glad you're back. Diana filled in while you were gone. And so that was exciting. So
I watched that. She did a great job.
She's funny. Yes.
She is. Yeah.
I like a good
and we have we're giving away Springfield Cardinals tickets, right?
Yes, actually, I'm glad you said that. At aroundtheozarks.com, you can check it out right now. There is a contest to win a family 4-pack to the Springfield Cardinals baseball game on April 12th, which is a Friday night. And then there's going to be a fantastic fireworks show following. So a great time. Check it out and enter to win right now at aroundtheozarks.com.
And you know what? This is maybe we're announcing this too early, but Around the Ozarks, we get a fireworks night. We're sponsoring a fireworks night, and we get I think, throw out the first pitch coming up later in the season. We're excited about that.
I hope that you practice because I don't want you to make a fool of yourself on television.
I've already done that a couple of times, but
I'm aware.
I think this may be you throwing out the first pitch.
Oh, I can do it.
For the first time.
I'm ready.
Yeah?
I can do it. I am ready, and I feel like I've done it before, so I think it's actually the second time.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. I didn't throw out a pitch. I got to preach on Hammond's Field on Easter
Sunrise
Sunday
service.
one time. Yeah.
Which
I just felt like I'd been on the mound before.
The anniversary of that's coming up.
I know. It's exciting. It's exciting. Yeah. Speaking of Easter Sunday, there will be a sunrise service. Right. I don't know who's speaking this year. It is not me. They don't advertise the speaker because they want people just to come for the service, regardless of who the speaker is. So it's
Hammond's Field, Easter Sunday morning.
Early. But it's always awesome. I, in fact, will be on Good Friday at Reed Spring Life Song. I believe it's a United Methodist Church, I think, or Methodist Church on Reed Spring at noon, Good Friday. And then on Sunday morning, on Easter Sunday morning, I will be at Embassy of Hope in North Springfield. Services are at 10, and it is a fiery church. I love it. So it's in a garage.
You'll be speaking at both those locations.
Speaking at both of those locations. Yes.
Okay. There you go. Your weekend is
Easter
set.
Journey. Yeah. Mine is set, and I hope that you'll join me. So hope to see you at one of those two places.
All right. Good to be back. I know you're thrilled to have me back. Thank you for watching.
I am, in fact. And
I was talking to the listeners.
Too. Yeah, I know. I was trying to soften it because pride comes before the fall. So just trying to help you.
All right. See you, everybody.